I am tatocat and welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Alice in Stardom. Last episode we got through the competition even though we were last. But I guess it was a non-elimination round. So yay! Now we're wandering around looking for Mary. Right, let's continue. I already read that. I'm sure some exotic vase from some distant Chinese dynasty or whatnot would be enough to keep me preoccupied. Maybe. Before I know it, I'm here in front of Mary's room. The door is left open. Why am I even here? I mean, I've been hanging out with Mary a little, but that doesn't mean I intend to confide my problems with her. I was about to walk away when something within her room captures my gaze. It's a painting. Mary is busily working on it, probably the reason why she has yet to notice my presence. The painting is not clean and neat. I can't exactly pinpoint what she is painting at all, but the turbulent colors resonate with my heart. Blazing hues evoke pride and confidence. Lighter yellows speak of more subdued hope. Then all of this mingles and clashes, forming darker streaks at their interface, just like the doubts I'm feeling. Alice? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Well, I already did. Like my denial amounts to anything. I don't mind an audience. I see. It means that you can come in and take a seat if you want. Thanks. It'd be rude if I refused. Plus, I do actually want to take a closer look at the painting. Her room is better than our room. Although I think our bed is bigger. I like her polka dot painting more. And she gets smelly stuff in her room, and we don't. I'm jealous. You're so good at everything you do, Mary. I can't help but utter the sentence. It may sound like a praise to Mary, but maybe I'm just saying it to myself to reaffirm my own incompetence. This is just a random splatter of paint. I'm sure anybody can do it. You've got to be kidding. Why would I be? Do you see anything distinct here? Well, no. That's because I'm not an artist. I merely enjoy the feel of putting paint on canvas. But it looks good. The paint is good quality, I suppose. I don't know what to say. Mary does sound serious here, so she hasn't ever had any formal artistic training? You must be really talented then. Or I just have the guts to waste high quality paint on high quality canvas. What makes you think you can't do the same? Because we have very low self-esteem. No faith in ourselves. I didn't get very high grades whenever painting is concerned. What did we do in art school? I didn't get any grades on painting because I never took a class. Now kill me. I enjoy a little laugh with Mary. She then hands her brush over to me. Here, give it a try. You mean on your painting? Why not? It's not as if though I'm trying to sell it. And who knows, maybe after your expert fine-tuning, it'd really be worthy of sale. I reluctantly take up the brush and wonder how I should start. What color should I use? Where should I paint? Mary's painting is already perfect without my tampering. Perfect, just like her. Why are you hesitating? I don't want to make it worse. What do you mean worse? I don't really know. If I knew, I wouldn't mess it up, right? Mary sighs, coming around behind me. She clasps onto my hand that is holding the brush. Now paint. If I don't like what you do, I'd be able to stop you. I bear the final responsibility here. Mary? Look, Alice, you need to be more confident. I know, I'm trying. But you think the problem of your wavering is that you're not good enough to be confident? How did you... It's all over your face. At the show, while you're practicing your heck, while you're walking these halls. You just give off the aura of, I'm not good enough. But I'm not good enough. I'm not like you. not as rich as me. Being rich doesn't make you a better singer. But you were born in this kind of environment. You know how to act in this kind of environment. Which is what? To act like what common people like you would call snobs? I am well aware of what people call me behind my back. Well, if you didn't act crazy when you're getting your makeup done, then, you know. Yeah. I don't mean to put it that way. And I do not take offense. People react differently to the environment around them. There's no right or wrong. Why can't you gawk at the beautiful furnishings and call it a waste of societal resources like Taylor does? I suppose I can. But that's not the issue here, right? The rich thing. Yes, I guess I have felt a little inferior because of it. And come to think of it, it is stupid. But rich or not, you and the others are better singers. I can't change that. Yes, you can. If you work harder, if you pour your heart into it. Why? Stop it. I don't believe then believe. So that kind of continues on its own. Mary plunges the brush into pure red paint and presses it against the canvas. No, it's not too late to change what I'm doing. Fight me for control over the brush. I finally strengthen my grip and drag the brush in a curve down the left side of the painting. Then with the remainder of the paint, I draw a similar curve down the right side. It's a heart. My heart. Bleeding red. Oh, that is the most teenagerist thing I've ever heard. These are my feelings. I want to have hope, but whenever I feel it, it's accompanied by darkness. I'm worried that I won't succeed. It's stupid because I have no right to be asking for success to begin with. You have every right. Didn't I draw this because it's exactly what I felt too? You may think I'm confident and proud, but like you said, whenever you have hope, you'd have the worry of not fulfilling the hope. It's like wherever there is light, a shadow would be cast. I can't quite believe Mary would have such mundane worries too. Well, she is a person. She should have no doubts that she'd at least be a finalist. I think the heart you painted really completes the picture. It shows that anybody with a heart can be bothered by these conflicting emotions. It may be so painful that it's like our hearts are bleeding. But look, isn't the red so vivid? This must be what it means to be alive. You make everything sound so sentimental, Mary. You're the one who painted it. Didn't you say that you were going to bear the final responsibility? We laughed together again. Mary pats my shoulder, smiling. Look, Alice, we're all in the same boat. Don't doubt yourself. All of us should have the right to want to win. That's why we're here. I don't know what to say. Maybe Mary's right. Even if I don't stand a chance of winning, I can still dream, right? Thanks. I think I feel better now. Knowing that you aren't the only one who thinks badly of yourself? Well, it came as a surprise that you'd also have these thoughts. And I hate to admit it, but yeah, I guess I do feel better knowing I'm not alone. Asshole. But I feel better too. I don't like being alone either. So much has happened today. After dinner, I had fun with the others at the lounge. I guess I'm starting to get along after all. It's amazing considering that I've never even imagined this situation would happen to me. I often still struggle with the idea of being here, but sometimes I find the courage to face the things coming my way. It's an opportunity, huh? As much as I usually find Boss to be a vain, money-greedy woman, she does speak some words of wisdom occasionally, doesn't she? I'll try hard again tomorrow. I tug myself into bed, empty out my thoughts. The unknown future is always scary, but if we were to know everything that would befall us, what fun is life? It's okay to step into the dark. We'll find our way eventually. Whew. I should have put my phone away during the morning drills. It's been buzzing all morning. We're all wrapping up right about now. It took all my willpower to sneak a look. Of course, the director's watchful eye was keeping tabs on me all morning. I don't know if he had, bat hearing or whatever. like he was bitten by a radioactive bat and developed sonar vision or something. Better stop going down this rabbit hole. Taking a break, I look over my phone. Oh crap, look at all these messages. Aw, Mom sent me cat photos. Oh no, they dressed up Vicky in a cheerleader outfit. Oh, she looks pissed. Haha, I gotta share this. I open my messages and start to draft a message for the accompanying photo. Ah crap, my finger slipped. I was gonna send that to my bestie back home, Marge, but a phone chiming broke my concentration. Oh no. Alice? Crap, I sent it to the wrong person. What is this you sent me? That's my cat, Vicky. My mom dressed him up. See? 'Cause he's rooting for me. You should think of sending this to the director's phone instead of mine. Oh no, God no. He'd flip his shit if I was texting during practice. I wonder. Without any further comment, Mary walked off as if nothing happened. Is she gonna keep that photo on her phone? Are you sharing cat photos? Ah, Jerry. I got a ton of photos. Bunnies are my favorite. I got like 20 of the little guys. Maybe you should start keeping them in separate cages. Taylor, do you have any pets? Low maintenance one, sure. I have a small aquarium at home. Has some loaches, some angelfish. Don't have enough time to raise anything else. I came to win after all. Yeah, right. Found them! Oh no. Oh, they're really fuzzy. I know, right? Cherry proceeded to bombard me with bunny photos for the better part of half an hour. I think Taylor managed to wriggle free of the ensuing chaos. Only when she was satisfied did Cherry finally release me from her grip. It's time to get out of here and find something to do today. I guess we'll go by the music room. I should really get some practice done. I'm still not very confident about my skills. I head down the music room. Seems like Mary's already here. You're here to practice too? Yeah, I was thinking about it, but if you want to be left alone, let's practice together. You're sure? I'm not really good, and do you have a secret skill that you're hiding or something? Of course not. Then why hesitate? Let's work together to become better singers. If Mary's willing to practice with me, I think I'd benefit a lot from working with her. It'd be more fun to have company too. Mary's actually quite nice now that I'm getting to know her better. Alright, let's start. Mary and I end up practicing for a couple of hours before eventually changing it to karaoke. Stirring awake in the middle of the night, I come to a realization. I'm like super thirsty. My throat's all dry too. Maybe I'll go get a glass of water, but the dining hall's kind of far just for water. I'm already awake. If I try to go back to sleep now, I'll just think about my intense thirst. Slipping into a robe, I get ready for the trek up the stairs. It's actually a little spooky coming out this late at night. I guess there's still a security guard mulling about, but it's not much comfort when you're out here alone. Well, the dining hall isn't far. I'll just grab a water bottle and head back. Shouldn't be more than 5 minutes. Look, and it's dark. How nice. Alright, made it to the dining hall in one piece. Now to find the vending machines. I heard the door closing over in the direction of the kitchen. The doors were still swinging, and the loud click of footsteps followed soon after. They were getting softer. But, was someone there? Oh crap, are we being robbed? Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Run to safety, investigate the noise. Well, being that we probably won't get murdered, let's investigate the noise. This was a really bad idea, but my curiosity was piqued, and I doubt I'd sleep any better if I ran off. From underneath the doorframe, I could make out a light moving back and forth erratically. They must have brought a flashlight. Then they came prepared to rob a kitchen? Weird flex, but okay, sure. I opened the door just a smidge to peek inside, hoping to get a better look at the robber and profile them for later. To my great surprise, it was someone I knew. Mary? She had a plate out on the counter with a sandwich stacked almost a foot tall. It looked like she packed an entire deli in the thing. It looked really good too. I inched forward slightly to get a better look. We are the worst stalkers ever. It was in that moment that our eyes met. Her hand stopped as she was buttering up one of the slices of rye. Alice? Oh crap. Gotta think fast. I came here for a purpose. Damn, that looks really good. Can you make me one? What? No. What am I, your personal maid? No, that's not what I meant. I just, since you're here and all. Get out. Get out. Okay. Just let me get my water. I hurry over to the fridge, reaching for a few bottles. Damn, this is the premium stuff they bottle in Switzerland. Would you stop gawking and just get out? Fine. It's not like we're supposed to be in here anyways. Under considerable duress, I make a point of getting out of there as quickly as possible. Today, the prep room is eerily quiet. Open our outfit change, so our outfit only changes when we go on stage. So we're in winter after summer. Are we going to do fall and spring as well? Out of curiosity. Another week already. I don't know if I'm ready. You'll need to learn to overcome. I guess I'm not as strong-willed as you, Mary. I just don't like the feeling of my friends leaving me one by one. That, and I don't really feel worthy of advancing. Your earlier concern, I can understand, but your second concern is unforgivable. By saying that you aren't worthy, are you trying to tell me that a contestant who'll be eliminated isn't worthy either? That's not what I mean. I'm saying that they should be here and not me. I mean, if the professional judges votes counts more than the lay audience, I'm sure I'll be the first to go. But are singers always judged in the kind of strict manner you're suggesting? Well, no, but even if we don't consider the fact that this isn't even true, being an idol isn't just about showing off your singing technique. It's a multifaceted form of entertainment. The audience would take to your looks, take to your fashion style, whatever, but that's just how it is. But don't you think that's unfair? Unfair? In what way? You're asking this question like asking whether it'd be unfair for an artist to not be born a scientist instead. We're all unique individuals here with different strengths and weaknesses. It's up to you to make your strengths shine and defeat your weaknesses. Even if that means winning an idol contest by being cute. Sometimes, yeah, that's the point. You're an idol. If that's your strength, then yes, be the cutest you can be. Develop and maintain a stage personality that engages your audience. It just feels so shallow. I don't think so, Sinja. I have deep respect for him. Shallow a character as he is, he spends literally hours on his makeup. He even adopted a French stage name just to enhance his stage personality. You think it's easy? I think not. He put a lot of hard work into it, all for the sake of entertaining his audience. That's what an idol should be like. You may feel like crying on the inside from all the stress upon your shoulders, but under bright lights, you keep it all in, showing only the smile that your audience wants to see. Is that not just being fake? That's being a pro. It's all about giving the audience something to dream about. When they are watching you, they can forget about the harsh realities they face on a regular basis. You're creating a temporary utopia for them. This is where they can just let go and have fun. I don't know if I really get it. You do. You've been doing this superbly so far. You may be like this in here, but out on stage, you really shine. I suppose, like, this isn't exactly a good thing, right? It's not idol-like for sure, but it's adorable in its own way. Again, Taylor's like just the hat in the same outfit. Before I get the chance to ask further, Taylor comes out of the change room with a green knitted hat on her head. Mary squints at her. Really? That's all for your outfit? The theme is winter. And you're wearing a t-shirt, the same t-shirt as the intro episode and week 1. It's different from last week's. This is the one whom you shouldn't learn it from if you want to become an idol, Alice. I'm surprised your lack of style hasn't gotten you eliminated yet on virtue alone. If elimination means I can just leave this place, I have sung like I was on helium to get the hell out of here. I wonder why Taylor seems so reluctant to participate in all this. I mean, she did sign up for this on her own accord, right? Maybe she didn't. I'm not going to ponder why you even applied in the first place, but even now, can't you just withdraw? We signed a contract. I would have to pay for damages to that greedy Russian lady if I were to withdraw now. I'm pretty sure she's Slavian, actually. Gone cut and all. I looked it up online after she mentioned it. I will never pronounce this soup correctly. Stop, you two. We're off topic. I don't see what else I need to say. I'm not rich like you, Mary. I can't fish out a couple $100,000 from my pockets. With that, Taylor just turns around and heads for the stage, leaving all of us staring after her. What do you guys just say to her to have her stomp out like that? Nothing. She's just being her usual unprofessional self is all. I wouldn't go that far. I just want everybody to get along. Welcome back to Supernova. This is the third week of our contest where only the best can remain and step up to the throne if you're next super idol. As you can see here this week, the theme is winter. Our first contestant to sing for us today is Raisin Cherry. Welcome. You're up first? Yeah, Miss Dominica decided that I should do the opener for this week. It's okay, I'll be fine. Images of snow drift down to fall on virtual conifers within the globe illuminated on the screen. Cherry walks up to the stage, standing beside where a snowman decoration is placed. Her pale skin and platinum hair blends into the background, eyes-piercing blue like ice crystals. Still, despite the fragile appearance, Cherry gives off a strength that I've never seen from her before. The song opens with lonely piano notes, then as what sounds like sleigh bells start ringing, Cherry's voice joins in. It's a whispery, sad tone, like withered branches struggling to withstand the cold. But as smooth synth strings start filling the shadows, Cherry's voice thickens, rich with entrancing power. I thought she only sings children's songs, but now she's so in command of this song this week? Cherry closes her eyes. I can hear that she has completely submerged herself into the melody. There's probably nothing else on her mind now, just the lyrics of the song. The words she's singing for one person and one person only. I'm not so small now, you see. Won't you come and stay with me? I can take you to the sky. I was a small bird, but now I can fly. I'm strong now, you know. I can hold you, I won't let go. So long as you're here, I have no fear. She steps up her white boots, leaving barely any sounds on the ground. It's like she really knows how to fly, her voice racing with the wind. She lifts her hands upwards, the blue sleeve of her coat drawing a beautiful arc to the sky. Reaching out, she turns to face us. Not summer, and not scorching sun, not winter, and the freezing snow. So long as you're here, I won't let go, won't let go. I clap along with the crowd. The sound we make starts off gently, then becomes deafening. I think I see now why Cherry's singing is always so charming. It's genuine. Even though I may not share the same feelings that she is expressing, I become engrossed in understanding them. When I'm watching her on stage, it's though I've stepped into her shoes, walking the paths she has taken, experiencing the emotions filling her heart. They are simple emotions, but they are clear and true. Cherry doesn't hide herself. This is who she is. The good and the bad, the strong and the weak. It's a powerful way to sing. There's no performance quite like it. Thank you, Raisin. That was a heartfelt song indeed. Our next contestant is Mary. So far, she has displayed a warm image for us on stage. How will she fare in this week's winter theme? Mary, who along with Taylor has been silent throughout Cherry's performance, gets up to walk onto the stage. The silver and diamond jewelry makes a strong contrast on her sun-kissed skin, giving her an even more noble look than usual. She's like the queen of the snow. But this just makes her slightly trembling hand seem even more humbling. You okay? Of course, why wouldn't I be? I want to assure her that it's okay to be nervous, but how can I do it? Maybe pointing out her current state would only worsen things. I take her hands in mine and give them a affirming squeeze instead. It was a shock listening to Cherry sing like that. I almost doubted myself. But I guess after all, she's her, I'm me. I'll have to do things my way. That's okay. I'll root for you, no matter what style you choose for your performance. Thanks. Harps sound in the background, strings plucked one by one. They form a beautiful melody, but it's thin and sparse, like something is lacking. Mary's voice fills the gaps, humming, crying. Her voice, deep, colorful, paints the night sky with the moon and stars. The calm light unveils snowflakes that have been dancing in the frigid air all along, falling upon our shoulders to dust a soft layer of white. That's the imagery Mary brings forth. It's serene, it's breathtaking, but only then do I realize she's always sounds so detached from the crowd, from the world, from me, from herself. It's unreal. Her warmth in the summer theme, her energy in the nursery rhyme, and now her delicate cold in this winter theme. So well constructed, yet I somewhat want to hear what the real Mary would sound like. I've always just noticed her perfection, the lady with a good upbringing, smart, beautiful, albeit a little self-centered. But who is she, really? What are her motivations? What are her true feelings now? I wonder if Mary was not standing on a stage, but just by a bus stop, waiting as snow falls on her umbrella. What kind of tune will she let slip from her lips? But that's just pointless musing. Perhaps this is the real Mary. Of course, she's not truly perfect, but she's a person who tries very hard to be so. She may be nervous this moment, she may be lost, but she doesn't let it show. To give the audience a dream to experience, huh? In her own way, Mary may be a gentle person after all. A most beautiful performance from Mary. Once again, she's seeing a snow falling under moonlight, calm and entrancing. It's a shame you still haven't opened your heart, Mary. Such a beautiful voice, only come to waste. You are one to say, if you don't get serious soon, you'll be eliminated. I don't know if I care. Taylor doesn't let the tense atmosphere get to her. The moment she's on stage, she's cool, collected. Sing her again. The broad theme opens in the background, her voice easily blending into along with bell-like rings of second melody. Taylor doesn't force too much air into her singing, but somehow she managed to project the clear sound into the audience. It's like she doesn't take any effort, but at the same time, I know that's just a show of her skills. I know Taylor is very skillful from day one, however that skill never actually translates into enhancing the mood of the songs that she sings. Instead, she warps every song into something of her own, feeding it with hopeless melancholy. She does the same with the wintry music. What originally sounds like an innocent walk down the snow-lined sidewalk becomes a walk down memory lane. I can almost feel my hand numb from cold, taken in her and led down a path where her steps leave the snow dented. I follow her into the dark, reliving vague regrets threatening to swallow our meager presence. Summer, winter, all just minor twists to her bleak mentality. Thank you, Taylor. You have expressed a desolate face of winter in your song. That was a unique take. Now our last contestant, Alice Carroll, will have her take on the theme. Alice, the stage is now yours. Alright, we'll stop here for this episode. And we'll see you next time. We'll see if we succeed in this contest or not.